we're ready. We're ready to go? Everybody ready? Okay, great. Welcome everyone tonight to this exciting culminating performance of the Spring 2026 DUDA Distinguished Visiting Designers Program. I'm Tanya Allen. I'm the Department Head of Media Arts Design and Technology and Design Studies, and this is Audrey Barnes, the Department Head of Graphic Experience and Industrial Design. We'd like to begin, if we can go to our next slide. Thank you. We'd like to begin with gratitude. Really, none of this would be possible without the very generous and visionary support of Tehran and Linda Duda, who established the Duda Visiting Designers Program in 2021 to give students access and exposure to some of the leading designers in the world, so that they, the students, might have transformative learning experiences that would help them reimagine their own work, their approach to design, their vision, and their practice. We are also deeply grateful to Dean Mark Hoverson for his steadfast support of this program and the vision behind it, to Ryan Kahn, who you've seen running around here helping us with all of the background media, whose immense expertise and generosity in the virtual production lab, where you are sitting right now, made so much of what you'll see tonight possible. To David Hill and Maria Bealta for their invaluable, the other two department heads, for their invaluable guidance throughout, and to Catherine Klinger, whose extraordinary capacity to wrangle all of us all the time, keep the details airtight, make sure the bills are paid, and ensure that everyone is so beautifully coordinated. We simply could not do this without any of you.
So when Tanya and I first started talking about our vision for this year's experience, we almost immediately gravitated toward speculative design as a way for students to reimagine their realities as designers and citizens, especially in this moment when everything we assumed, we thought we understood, it seems to be kind of up for grabs. And so we wanted this experience to employ radical imagination, to be both critical and especially hopeful, a balancing act that we have to strike throughout our lifetime in design. From there, Dunn and Raby immediately came to mind. As pioneers in the field, they have led the way to developing speculative design both as a perspective and as a methodology. We are so grateful to Anthony and Fiona that they took us up on this offer. And as a bonus, especially grateful to Jarrett Fuller, who happened to be hosting them on his podcast that very week, who made the introduction. So hat tip to Jarrett, listen to the podcast, Scratching the Surface. It's excellent. Their interview is fantastic. We are equally grateful to our stellar team, to Jed Gant, Assistant Professor of MadTech, and to Yuan-Ching Tian, there it is, Assistant Professor of Industrial Design, who jumped at this experience with remarkable drive and enthusiasm. From the start, they were willing to venture into unknown territory, to experiment, to take risks, and I think the students were genuinely rewarded by that. Anthony Dunn and Fiona Raby are among the most influential voices in contemporary design. Anthony trained as an industrial designer and Fiona in architecture, and it's perhaps that pairing of disciplines that has always made their collaborative practice so generative. Formerly heads of Design Interaction Program at the Royal College of Art in London, they subsequently led graduate programs in design in the New School in Parsons in New York, and as of January 2026, they have returned to London to resume independent practice, bringing their work full circle to the city where their ideas first took shape. Their practice uses design as a medium for inquiry, creating work that poses questions rather than simply solving problems. It imagines alternative presents and possible futures. Their book, Speculative Everything, which I have right here. Thank you. Published in 2013, has become a functional text for designers, educators, and thinkers worldwide who believe design can be a tool for social and critical critique as well as for making. Their newest book, Not Here, Not Now, which we also happen to have, continues that project, pushing further into the terrain of imagination, uncertainty, and what design might yet become.
Thank you. So the students in this class are working across the full spectrum: gaming, VR, graphic and experience design, industrial design, prototyping, and deep theoretical practice. This diversity of skills and approaches is what makes an experimental course like this one so special. Each student brings a unique lens shaped by their discipline, their lived experience, and their own sense of what design can do. And it is this collision and convergence of those perspectives that we think has produced the work that you're about to see tonight, or that has produced the work that you're about to see tonight. And that work sits within a long and rich trajectory of experimental thinking and design. Think of Oscar Schlemmer's 1927 Triadic Ballet, its exploration of geometry, movement, and form, or Charles and Ray Eames' meditation on scale in movies like The Powers of 10, or Diller, Scavidio, and Renfro's Blur Building, that extraordinary experiment in ephemeral architecture. These kinds of speculative projects have always challenged the boundaries of what design is and can be. And at the same time, they stretch and bend our assumptions about what's possible, tethering imagination to the real and urgent problems of the moment. As Taran Duda has said in talking about this program, I'll quote the man as he's sitting in the room, my goal for the program was to infuse the college and its students with questions that relate to the compelling issues of today and yet have a timeless significance to them. Through their work with Anthony and Fiona and throughout the ideas they surfaced together with Jed and Ching, we believe these students have done exactly that. We hope you are as moved and stimulated watching these performances as the students, I believe, were in making them.
So it is now our great honor to present the work of the Spring 2026 Duda Distinguished Visiting Designers Speculative Prototyping class. Please sit back and enjoy the performance.
Thank you, everyone. I'm excited to introduce our first performance, which takes us beyond Earth. A mysterious cube has arrived, silently orbiting the planet. It watches, it waits. What does it want? Is this the beginning of something new, or the end of everything we know? Let's enter the cube.
Well. We are so very honored to have you all here today to witness the glory of science. I'm Dr. Miller. My expertise lies in neurospatial geometry and existential physics. I attended TCU, go Horned Frogs, and I have been working with the U.S. government for 12 years on projects that would make your hair fall out. This is Dr. Jones.
Hello, yes, I'm Dr. Jones. I have experience in neuroscience and software engineering, and I graduated from both MIT and Caltech, and I'm really, really excited to have you all here today.
Ready now? Okay, let's begin. So, introducing the cube. Let me get this presentation going. This is just a warning, nothing to worry about. As all of humanity is aware of the cube, it is not merely a shape. It is a cosmic enigma that has been hovering over our heads for decades. It whispers secrets only few can hear. And this cosmic monolith defies logic, gravity, and human understanding. One of the first things that we noticed about this cube was the strange effects it had on the mind of the individuals it reached out to. The other thing that we noticed was that there are signals that penetrate the atmosphere and reach these individuals, causing these strange effects as you see here. This is the human mind, and this is the brain of actually a dog. This is a brain scan readings, but as you see on both, this is the canine version. The gamma rays are completely flat, and they're flat again here. This is the You can see the radiation coming in from the atmosphere. Those triangles are showing severe aberration. Now to introduce the first of these individuals, which we have tested. Subject 1. Welcome this way. Oh, looks like he's tangled. Ah, good boy. Okay, now sit. Wrong way. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. We're gonna need the class. So do not let the wagging of the tail fool you. This canine is a pioneer of neuromapping. We have calibrated the helmet to the dog's frequencies to prove that our tech can read even the most primitive of thoughts. If we dive into the dog's dreams of sausages, we can surely see the secrets of the universe. Now he's hooked up. Excellent. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Okay, now to begin the experiment. In 3, 2, 1. These are actual readings of this dog's mind. As you can see, there's a little bird popping up, the bald head, and squirrels. He has thoughts like this all the time. We've been testing him for quite a while. Now this is lovely because we can do this not only with dogs, but what we have found out is we can do it with humans too. So let's wrap this up.
Excuse me? Yes? Hello, Garrett Bobby Ferguson with the Atlantic. I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me here today. But
You're welcome.
I just had some ethical concerns about these experiments. We were wondering if, the people in the United States government, were wondering if this is fully ethical and if you guys have really scientific proof that these visions are correct and accurate.
So actually, you're not supposed to be asking questions right now.
But I think it's very important
You need
that
to sit down right now, sir. Thank you. Okay, now for the moment we have all been waiting for. The final event and the reason that the government has not shut us down yet. Voila!
I've been under there for so long. Why is the tarp here?
05, you're going to need to shut your mouth. Okay. So unlike the dog, subject 05, otherwise known as Erica, is a direct conduit to the mind of the cube. This helmet we have made for her is lined with liquid mercury sensors designed to catch the visions before they are evaporated into her subconscious. You are about to see what the cube does to the human mind, and even possibly tomorrow, the visions of the future.
Excuse me? Another question.
Not
This is
again.
absolutely crazy. Hell, you had her under a tarp this whole time. Has she even been consented to being tested on? It seems like you have tied her up. Why is she even tied up like that?
Yeah, why am I tied up?
You are going to need to shut your mouth, or we're going to have to kick you out, sir.
Fine.
This is a U.S. government experiment. Okay. Now let's begin. Initiate test 1.618.
All right, beginning test in 3, 2, 1.
As you can see, you can see her visions.
Ow.
This is her mind on the screen.
I said I would tell you what the cube told me. You don't have to do this again.
She's seeing strange, we see this all the time. Strange visions of space.
Fine, I don't want this again. I'll show you what the cube. I'll show it to
She's
you.
currently communicating with the cube.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Stop it, you fools! You're gonna kill her!
I can see the vision. Tried to tell you.
Well,
Come, my children. Let me show you the future that the cube promises.
What the hell? What did you see? What did the cube show you? Come back!
You ready, Simon? You good? You good, Diego? Okay, cool. So next we move into the near future city under strict control. Clean air is scarce, resources are limited, and a powerful system determines who is protected and who is left behind. In a world shaped by inequality, one activist dares to imagine another way of living, one that belongs to the people, not the system. This is green light.
Attention all residents. Reminder that the city of Raleigh is still under strict quarantine due to biomedical experiments done on a nearby campus. Any individuals found beyond the designated zone will be met with lethal force.
If you're watching this, it means they weren't able to stop me.
Report all unauthorized non-government sanctioned aids to the nearest.
They decide who gets to breathe, who gets aid, who gets to live. This, however, changes that. So if you're watching this, use it and make more. Help others.
There have been reports of an independently developed air filtration device that's been circulating throughout multiple containment zones. These devices have shown promising results in reducing airborne contaminants. For the first time since the initial outbreak, we are seeing signs of recovery.
Thank you and welcome back, everyone. So, let me introduce the next performance. What if life did not revolve around productivity, but around existence itself? Instead of work, isolation, and materialism, this world proposes something different. A return to cycles of living, consuming, connecting, and renewing. A continuous process of rebirth. Let's welcome Viscera.
viscera, lymph, glimmers in the goop. Primordial soup. We all come from the same place, and maybe that's where we all go. Where the ground smooths and muscles liquefy. But what happens in the meantime? Free time. Spending time. Buying time. Feeding the body. Split by 3. Our soul, our mind, our flesh. This too shall pass, but not without help. Processing the gunk. The keepers of the place, makers of the space, my organs fall out from under me and seem to construct reality. The walls bellow with echoes of my ancestors and anthems of my collective. All becoming one, merging entities, reducing redundancy, completing synchronicity. When 2 becomes 1, and 1 becomes 2, and over again, until the last syllable of time. It's not so easy to digest. My lost loved ones, insoluble fibers. I remember them by the grooves in the wall, the place the bone didn't take, the muscle still pulsing, and in a way still breathe at me. Repeating stories I know word by word, utterances into musicality, soothing my borrowed time. The only thing certain is the guttural churning of time and space. And that it'll take a village to pick up piece by piece, over and over again, until the end of time. Why reinvent the feels?
All right, for our final performance, we enter a fractured world. Across unstable civilizations, a place known as the City of Dreams sends out messages, calls for reimagining the future. Each message reaches one individual, but the choice is theirs, to step into a new future alone or to carry their entire civilization forward. This is the City of Dreams.
Dear citizen, we, the members of the City of Dreams, have been watching over you for some time now. You have proven to us that you are worthy of helping your city prosper once more. Child, we will help you understand your visions.
Yeah,
So
let's do
this is all.
Yeah, sure.
This is our performance, and
Jean's gonna dance now. Do it.
heard Dirk's gonna do some acrobatics.
I'll follow Jean's lead. She's the dancer.
Just want to say thank you everyone for joining us on this journey through imagination and exploration, and we are incredibly proud of our students, their creativity, their courage, and their visions for the futures. You all did a great job. Thank you and congratulations. We also like to extend our sincere thanks to our sponsors, to Turan and Linda Duda, whose generous support established this visiting designer program. Graduate also goes to Audrey Barnes and Tanya Allen, our department heads, for their continued support and guidance. And of course, special thank you to our collaborators and visiting designers, Anthony Dong and Fiona Raby. Your thoughtful feedback and insights have been really invaluable for this project, the course for students through the semester. And I guess also huge thanks to our TAs, Trace and Sarah, and Ryan, the manager of Virtual Production Lab. We have been closely working together for the past few weeks just to make all this happen. Just thank you all for you being there, and congratulations.
Yeah, and I mean, thanks for trusting us. Like, I mean, I think, when y'all came to us for this project, I was extremely excited, but also there was some nerves about it, right? Like there's a lot riding on this. Look who's sitting in the front row, right? Like we've got a lot of energy here, right? And so I think that maybe it was Tony and I or Fiona and I were talking last night over dinner or yesterday, and we were talking about how some of the most exciting projects are the ones that you have no clue what's going to happen, right? There's a lot of projects you're like, oh, that's going to be this. That's going to be this. And Tony and I were even sitting there tonight like, when y'all got into this, what did you expect? And we're like, we had no expectations. And I think, so thanks to the students and thanks to y'all for trusting us and coming on this kind of crazy, kind of wild and weird ride. And I think the students, y'all did an excellent job of like constantly surprising us and coming up with things that I think, you know, were really exciting, beautiful, thought-provoking, and very meaningful. And so that's it. I mean, just thank you. Thanks for trusting us, and thanks students for doing a phenomenal job. It was so fun. I mean, let's do it again.